2025 will be an extraordinary year. There's an extra in the ordinary, so stay tuned for that. Also, 2025 is, in numerology, is a 9. So if you add the 2, 2, and 5, 9 is a number of completion. But there's always a tension before the completion releases and something new begins. And we see that in nature. When the seasons change from winter to spring, we'll see some very, very extreme chaotic temperatures where there's a snowstorm and then everything melts and we're outside in t-shirts, and then all of a sudden there's an ice storm and then everything melts and there's extreme highs. So there's this extreme shift that happens when the seasons change. And so being a 9, as we're shifting, this year is more than just one year moving into another. We're in a transition globally, and perhaps you've heard from other people who are giving energy updates, but our world is changing. We are changing, and we can't deny it anymore. Even though those of you that are not perceptive to energies and the invisible, there's definitely something tangible that's happening. So having said that, 2025 is one of those years that's transitioning into something new. And like a season change, there's chaos. So stay tuned for that. This year is going to be a lot of chaos. Energy update predictors are saying that there is going to be a lot of new technology, a lot of new information on our history, lots happening with Mother Earth in terms of flooding and earthquakes. So that's going to continue. There's lots of change with bodies of authority. There are changes with even our biology. And so there's two ways that you can actually experience this. One is be caught up in the extremes, and that may affect your nervous system with feelings of anxiety, of overwhelm, stress, extreme emotions. But there's another way that you can experience this change, which is from a place of, okay, this is happening outside of me. Kind of like the weather. It's happening. I got it. You can choose to go outside and play, or you can choose to stay inside. So this other way is a lot smoother. It's staying in harmony within yourself. It's being in touch with what's important to you right now. What is it that I need? And stay focused on your inner state. So bring yourself into a place of more joy, calm, harmony, so that what's happening outside of you is not going to unbalance your inner state. So just be aware of that as we move forward, because a lot of you are very perceptive. Just like myself, I could feel things that are shifting, but I can't really put a word to it, but it doesn't matter. I can shift that feeling, acknowledge it, but also shift it in going into my own practice. So thank you for listening up to this point. My name is Maurice Turini. I have been in the healing arts for over 2 decades, and I help people through coaching, through holistic perspective, holistic health, spiritual healing, art, to really get in touch with what really matters to you so that you can understand yourself better, understand your humanity, understand your motives, your behaviors, and bring you to a place of empowerment so that you're empowered to make the choices for yourself moving forward, and not necessarily relying on external sources to guide you. Otherwise, you become an object that's floating in the river of life, whereas you can actually navigate the boat on the river of life so that it can lead you to the destination that you want to get to. So I'm going to be sharing lots this year on this channel. Stay tuned for updates on everything to do with your personal well-being, elevating your personal energy, your vitality, and also navigating your thoughts and your emotions. And so if you are someone who is aware and interested in really empowering yourself at all levels of your being, stay tuned. I will be sharing some tips with you throughout the year, and I look forward to navigating this year of 2025 together and sending you much love and empowerment. Really connect with your inner world, acknowledge the outer world, but really connect with your inner world, because that is the one that is the most important. Thanks so much for listening. Subscribe if you want to hear more.